What's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Frank Item and I would like to welcome you specially to our first official YouTube video. So to the meat of the matter, today I'll be showing you exactly how I created my own BOPDaddy video. For those who don't know, BOPDaddy is a song by Faust the Bad Guy and Miss Banks. BOPDaddy started during the lockdown when everybody became creative with their phones. Today, I'll be showing you in 5 simple steps how I created my video. Let's go. Number 1, the idea is the most important place to begin. You need to be sure exactly what you intend to shoot before you ever press record on your camera. So for me, all I needed to do was to integrate some of my dancing and my goofy personality to create a unique masterpiece. I thought it was good. So play around with your own idea and see what you can come up with. And number 2, I planned my transitions before I began shooting. And that way it was easier for me to have determined exactly how I was going to transit from color blue to color green and from white to black. Exactly what I needed to do. Was I going to spin around or was I going to just touch the camera? I needed to know exactly how I was going to transit from one video or from one shot to the next. And so that is important. And number 3, you need to ensure that your mobile phone or your recording device is placed on a steady platform. This could be a tripod, or for me, I had to place my mobile phone on the top of my refrigerator in my living room. And that was how I was able to achieve that steady footage to ensure that my transitions were seamless. And number 4, when you're satisfied with the footages that you have, now it's time to edit. Let's dive right into my phone and let me show you exactly how I used my Inshot app to create this magic. Let's go.
Okay, now so we are in my phone and these are all my footages. You can go ahead and play them to be sure that you have exactly what you need. And when you are done, now it's time to open your Inshot app and begin editing. So go to Inshot, click on video, click on new. So select all the clips you want. And when you're done, click on the tick button to import your clips. Now we are inside of the Inshot timeline. These are all your clips and we have different tools to work with. The canvas, music filter, you have your text tool, and you have your pre-cut. The first thing that you need to do is to trim your clips. And to do that, select your clip and click on pre-cut. Inside of pre-cut, basically what we are doing is to choose an in point where the clip begins or where you want the clip to begin and an out point. This is important because you need to be sure exactly where you want the transition to begin and where you want it to end. When you're done, click OK, choose your next clip, and then for your transition to be smooth, make sure that you have your in point set to where the transition begins and your out point to where the next transition should end and should begin. When you're done, click OK, go to your next clip, and same thing applies. Choose your in point. So for me, it was where my hand was on my tie, boom, there. And then when you're fine with that, choose your out point. The out point was when I flipped my jacket. And we're going to speed right past and move straight to the next transition, which is me taking my shirt and slapping it onto my chest. And I kept getting a lot of questions about this one. So here's how I did it. Okay, so this is me wearing a sky blue shirt in clip 1 and then picking up a red shirt and smacking it onto my chest to create that effect. Alright, so to do that, set your in point from the previous video, right? And then your out point where the shirt slaps onto my chest, right there, boom. Click OK, then go to the next clip, set your in point exactly where your hand slaps your chest and give off that reaction, right? Oops, I think I'm working on the wrong clip. If you want to delete any clip from your timeline, simply select the clip and click on delete. Okay. So, all right, here. So set your in points exactly where your hand meets your chest and where the reaction happens, and my out point where I pulled off the shirt and then another shirt appeared. Boom. All right, click on OK. Then the next clip is me wearing a blue shirt. I'm holding the red one from the previous video right in front of me and pulling it out like I was pulling it off from my neck, just like that. And so that creates a very nice transition if you set your out points precisely where the shirt leaves you. All right, apply the same principle to all your videos, and when you are done, your clip should look really nice. So this is my own video from all the transitions that I have done. It's pretty simple. Please, you can go back to be sure that your in points and your out points are very precise. Please take your time to be sure that there are no errors or no delays. You want to ensure that your transitions are really smooth. Yep, there you go. Boom. The next thing you want to do is to put some background music. To do that, click on music. All footages currently have their own audio and we do not need that. And to do that, simply click on any of the videos, reduce the volume all the way to 0 and click the double tick icon, volume apply to all. You want to apply the same volume level to all your footage, okay? Next thing we need to do is to import our music. Click on tracks, go to imported music. Already I have the song I want to use saved up in my phone. There are ways to get music into Inshot, and in subsequent tutorials I'll be showing you how that is possible. Okay, find the track you want to use, click on use, boom, and your music appears on your timeline and it sits nicely just like that. Okay, click on OK and you're done. Next thing you want to do is to apply some filter. You can choose from any of the default filters available. When you find one that you like, click on apply filter to all, and that applies onto all of your clips. Okay, one thing you can do to make your transitions look really cool is to add some nice transition effects. Click the little button in between two videos to bring up your transitions, and you can choose from tons of transitions depending on how you want your video to look. Personally, for this video I didn't need to use any transition effects, but you can play around with it and see what you come up with. Okay, and lastly, you need to be sure that you're exporting in the right dimension or frame. So please click on canvas to choose the frame that best suits your video. You can choose the 1:1, which is very suitable for Instagram, or you can choose the 4:5, which works really well with Insta stories. The next tab shows your zoom. You can decide to zoom out by pushing that button way down, or you can zoom in to fill up the frame by pushing that value way up. Okay, next thing is your background. You can choose different backgrounds. You can decide to use the same video as your background, or you can use any of the solid colors depending on what you want your video to look like. You can also choose from the different color gradients and also the different patterns available. Whatever works for you. For me, I decided to leave my background as all white. When you're done, click the tick button and you're ready to export. Click the arrow facing up at the top right of your phone and then click on save. Then your video begins exporting. Please do not close the app and allow your video to export. Boom.
And there you have it. Pretty easy, right? I know! Now it's time to create your own amazing video. If this video was helpful to you, please leave a comment below, like it, and please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I will be dropping more videos on how you can use your mobile phones to create really amazing content. Until next time, ciao.